Welcome to Sam Livecast. I'm Sam. It's Monday night. I'm really happy to be here. Sorry. At the last minute.
It's all good.
Take a deep breath. Deep breath.
It's been a busy day, and I feel hot. And I don't mean like sexy hot. I mean like the light's really bright on my forehead. Is it?
No.
It's not?
No, you look great, man.
You look awesome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Thank you.
the Sam Livecast.
We
are here. We are all here, and we are here to hang out with you. Go to facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy and interact with the crew, with that guy sitting in front of you, and with everybody and the other livecasters.
And Sam's been working straight since about
He has.
7:30 this morning.
Here's what we do. This is it's essentially a food-based show.
Yeah.
I mean, we always cook. There's always food.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not always about food. This is a Sharpie right here. Sorry. Not always about food. Tonight we're doing, we're in the month of Thanksgiving.
The month of Thanksgiving.
So, the month that Thanksgiving is in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
God,
I
we're
thought-
almost back to the Eve business.
I thought it made
Oh, man.
Christmas Eve. New
Yeah.
Year's
Thanksgiving Eve.
There isn't one. Go
There is no
ahead.
Thanksgiving Eve.
If there's a
No, there's
Thanksgiving
not.
day,
I mean, there is technically.
not.
there
I guess.
has to be a...
Okay, deja vu. This was our discussion last year at this time. Shannon, you can actually drop the iris like 1 or 2 on camera 1.
Okay.
I'm right. I'm like a freaking beacon
Yeah, it's a little bit.
sitting here. I think I know when I'm too bright.
No, I think you look okay.
Well, trust me, in my regular life, I'm never too bright.
Oh, man.
But right now I am. So we're in the month of Thanksgiving, and that means Thanksgiving-related type food.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the entire month, but Brussels sprouts. I shot Brussels sprouts today. I shot from about 9 this morning to really 5 o'clock, doing those supermarket and Costco and Sam's Clubs things that we shoot. If you go into a Costco and stand in front of the TV wall long enough, there's a good chance you'll see me on there doing like a 1-minute recipe. Hey, it's Sam the Cooking Guy, and give me a minute and I'll show you how to make whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I did today. You want to know what I made today?
What you mean?
Yes.
I did the honey, the soy, and the grainy mustard salmon.
Oh,
That sounds so.
That
good.
Did we
is-
do
that's
that
one of
here?
we have.
Wait, have we?
I feel
No.
like we
I don't
haven't.
think we
Grainy
have. I
mustard
think I would
salmon?
remember
That
that.
Four
sounds so
ingredients.
familiar.
Here's how I started. I go, hey, it's Sam the Cooking Guy, and you're 4 ingredients away from amazing salmon. 4 ingredients counting the salmon. Honey, really super grainy mustard, and soy sauce. That's it on top, under the broiler. Fantastic.
And if you see it at Costco,
insane.
you'll be buying 10 pounds of salmon, 4 pounds of
Well, that's
honey,
true.
and
You know, I
you
get
don't have to buy it all right
That's
there. but-
I get messages from friends all the time with pictures from the Costco TVs.
Of me there.
Yeah.
I also did the Brussels sprouts that we're going to talk about. I did the thing that we call hot peaches. Hard to find peaches right now, still in the stores.
it's
and
not summer.
not summer. Kelly reminded me that I used to do it with canned peaches. So you take canned peaches and you drain them, and you saute the peaches in butter in the pan.
Oh,
When they start to get some nice color on them, you add a little brown sugar and some lemon juice, and then you serve them on ice cream.
Wow, dude.
excuse
Super
my
good.
noises.
Yeah, no, super good. We did that. I did how to freeze and use pasta.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do you know you can freeze pasta?
So you mean cook it and then freeze it for later use?
Yeah. Stay where you are, Shannon. I'll get this and show you. Check it out. So this is what you do.
He loves this one.
It's a smart idea. I mean,
I think it is a
It
smart
really
idea.
is.
So check it out. So this is a bag of penne pasta that I cooked, drained, tossed with a little olive oil, and then put in this bag, sucked out as much air as I could, and you put it in the freezer. And you now can go from this to eating cooked pasta in the time it takes just the water to come to a boil when you're making it from scratch.
That's okay. So just to play devil's advocate, I
Yes.
was going to say, how much time are you really saving between... I mean, it's not like boiling water and putting pasta in takes a long time to do.
It's not that it's time consuming, really. It's not that it's difficult. But so you open this up and you pour hot water into this from the tap, right?
Oh,
Not boiling
really?
water. Hot water from the tap. And in 1 minute, less than a minute, you would dump this into some sauce. And you're eating in 2 minutes. It's really that simple.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. It's a lot faster.
So this is what we did. We did this as one of them. And then I made a little sauce for one. And then we did one on pizza dough. Pizza dough, not just for pizza anymore. Mm-hmm. We made like an inside-out pizza or whatever, a calzone with meatballs. Meatballs and some great pasta sauce that I still had that I made from a month or so ago.
it was really good.
It was
I got
really
a little
good.
taste when I came in. It was great.
The calzone with meatballs in it, meatball calzone. That was really good.
Hey, I wonder what you were making here.
Look at that.
Look, there we are.
That's me at Costco. I took a picture.
Oh, that's Lynn's picture.
I
I forgot to send it to you.
Cool.
You did then. Thanks. Well, that's what it looks like. I've never seen that.
It's
I'd
a
like
lot
to-
of you at one time.
It is a lot.
We made it. We took a cheese. I took a jalapeno cheese stick. What are those things called? Cheese sticks.
Yes.
The string cheese.
Yeah.
String cheese. Jalapeno string cheese.
Wait.
Put it in.
There's jalapeno string cheese.
Yeah.
Get out of here,
Yeah,
dude.
they have cheddar string cheese. Think about it. They have, I mean,
The jalapeno.
whatever
is it
cheese
jalapeno?
they have.
Yeah,
they
it's
have a string
jalapeno.
cheese
Little bits of
version it.
jalapeno in
That
it,
sounds
right?
really good right now.
Isn't it cheddar jack or not cheddar jack?
Pepper jack?
Pepper jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's probably something
Maybe
like
it was
that.
pepper jack.
I've never heard
whatever.
of jalapeno string cheese.
It was spicy. I put a string cheese stick inside a little rectangle of the pizza dough and rolled it over, crimped it and sealed it, brushed the top with melted butter, Parmesan and garlic powder on the top, and then baked it. Max, how was it?
Oh, it was awesome.
Really delicious,
Yeah,
right?
and I liked a little bit of spice to it for sure.
From the
From
Pepper
the
jack
cheese,
or the
yeah,
jalapeno,
whatever
whatever
it
it
was.
and I made a pretzel out of it too.
Wow.
Like the pretzels we made here with biscuits.
Was it? No, breadstick dough.
We did breadstick dough.
Yeah.
This was pizza dough. Same thing. That's it.
Hey, you can, don't if anytime you want, you can go to thesamlivecast.com. Right there, up in the top right search, Lynn just put in pretzel, and there it is, the first episode.
Or you can go to the recipes page
Hey,
and browse
look
here.
at the picture of Marcella's trifle.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, great. That thing tasted.
Where's this picture?
Unbelievable.
Look at that.
I don't remember the
Oh, I
guava
missed
in
out.
it or the.
She mixed it in with the cream, and it's
Oh,
a really
yeah,
good.
it had a little bit of a tanginess to it.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
say.
definitely.
Definitely.
Wow, that was a cool day.
That's an
Or as
awesome
they would
picture.
say, guayaba.
That was our first Food Network
No.
employee here.
Turned
No?
out not.
Second.
That's what I thought.
Who was our first?
Well, it was
Woody?
no.
Oh.
Who's our first then?
You don't remember?
It was like the first show, wasn't it?
Oh, Malarkey.
No.
No?
He's not.
Wait,
on
no,
Food
he
Network.
wasn't Food Network. Who?
Who could it be?
Shit.
Do you want a hint?
Yes.
It's not a girl.
Not a girl.
Woody?
No.
Oh,
Woody's not Food Network.
you're right. It's Chef Keegan Gerhardt.
There you go.
There it is.
you
Chef
go.
Keegan.
And there you go, episode 179, thesamlivecast.com.
That was cool. Huh?
And hey, I just want to throw a quick shout out to anybody out there who's not watching live. Whether you're catching this on your Roku, on iTunes, on YouTube after the fact, on your Apple TV, whatever it is, don't worry. We're not forgetting about you people who aren't live. And we love you guys. So, yep, keep watching non-live.
Should we open my mail?
Yes.
This came to Ambassador Sam Zion.
Wait, who found that? Where'd that come from?
Oh, I found it on
Lynn saw it on the mailbox.
The mailbox,
Oh, okay.
yeah, coming in.
Got it.
This is from Maker's Mark. Ambassador
Oh, it is.
Sam Zion.
Ambassador?
Just so you know,
It says ambassador.
look at
It actually says that.
Okay, what the hell? I want to be an ambassador for Maker's Mark.
Ambassador Sam Zion.
Quite easy.
Okay. Look at I told you this. I bought Maker's Mark a few years ago.
You don't impress Mom very much.
I bought Maker's
Anymore.
Mark a few years ago, and I signed on the bottle.
I can
I
see
think
you
it's
on your
ca-
phone, by the way.
I think it's called a necker. On the
Sorry.
bottle of the Makers was a little thing that said "Sign up for Ambassadors Club." So I signed up for it and sent it in. You do that and you completely forget about it. Mm-hmm. And within like a month, I'd received 2 Maker's Mark rocks glasses in the mail. Oh, this is really cool. And then each Christmas time, I get a present from them.
Nice.
And this seems a little early. I can't tell. We'll take a look. I got that little mini martini shaker, Maker's Mark, that I love because I have a little martini shaker collection up there. I got the wax candle and the stamper thing, like they used to seal their letters with
get out of
in
here.
like
Really?
the
They sent that?
13th century.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay,
with an
hold on.
M on it.
I've been obsessed with Game of Thrones recently, so I want that thing in the worst way.
Wait, what
Every
period of time?
Because it's this is like medieval. It's technically fantasy, but it's set in like a version of medieval England. But what they do is to make a letter seem deemed official, it has to have
the mark of
they
wax
they do the
sealing.
wax in the color of like whatever their house is,
Yeah.
and then they do the stamp
With the initial.
with or whatever whatever represents their house.
sigil.
Yeah,
Symbol, I
it
see.
often could be like an eagle or something
I
like
gotcha.
that. But we could do one that has TCG. That'd be kind of cool.
When was the last time you sent a letter like that?
I would send all my letters like
We
that.
would, we would then send those out to fans
Yes,
like that.
and
It'd
you'll
be
start
so cool.
handwriting them with a quill pen.
Yep.
Yes.
And dip it in ink too.
in calligraphy.
Oh, did you
I don't
hear-
know that that's going to
Did you
happen.
hear they're stopping teaching kids how to write in cursive now because
It's a waste of
Really?
time.
It
It's a
is
waste of
Oh,
time.
it
total
is
waste
such
Yeah.
a waste of time.
Because all they need to know is this.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so bad. We were talking about this the other day of what. I can't wait to see it in 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, the kids are going to look at that. And
Right.
they're just going to wonder what that is.
If you still write in cursive, let us know on the Facebooks.
Yeah.
At facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy.
Please.
Okay, so check this out. So one of the other things that my Maker's Mark ambassadorness ship got me, I could go online. I should try and figure this out. Try to do it another day. I can go online and see an actual photograph of the nameplate on a barrel of whiskey. And my name is one of like 20 names on the thing.
Cool.
No?
It's not BS. It's an actual JPEG.
That's cool.
Of the
Really?
barrel. That's cool. So here's with this. Dear Ambassador, consider this poster. Well, let's look at it. Oh, nice.
Cool.
Wait. That's your barrel.
That's not my barrel.
Oh.
That's just a generic barrel. But it says, consider this your official save the date. In the bottom right-hand corner of the poster are the days in which I will have an opportunity to come and purchase up to 2 bottles from the barrel that has my name on it.
Oh,
Outta here.
That's cool.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I can stop by anywhere from, look at this, April to September 2013.
What's so funny?
It's great.
Where is their
Wait, what if I
factory
can't?
at?
What if I can't make it to Loretto to get my bottles? What will happen to if I can't make it? Please note,
Can
they
they send
can't
it to you?
store them longer than 6 months.
Oh. Hey,
Oh,
how about
they'll be
that
shipped
bottle?
out.
How about that bottle that you got that one time? It's very special, limited edition, only
Mint.
sold in Kentucky.
Mint julep
once
makers.
once a year. Yep,
Once-
mint julep Maker's Mark, and it was
Ooh.
some of the best.
Really
It
good.
was, it was unbelievable. Yeah.
Really good.
Check this out.
Yeah.
So you, in response to your cursive,
Yeah.
Terry Bannister naturally does calligraphy.
Oh wow.
How
No
many people
way.
Still do the dipping
an
the
art.
brush.
Yeah, that's
in
crazy.
And
That's how you-
doing
wait, she doesn't use a brush. They use the pen for
They
that.
use
though,
pens
right?
now.
The special
I
pens,
did
right?
calligraphy in like elementary school.
Yeah.
And they have these special 45-degree tipped pens that you use.
Was that your dragon mother forcing you?
Lynn also wraps
Actually,
rice
no,
in
she-
small balls in saran wrap.
No, it's true. Like they were talking. Well, okay. The context is they were talking about your pasta in the freezer, right? And so I think Diane said, "Oh, they can store rice in the freezer too." And that's what we do. You just wrap it in saran wrap after you take it out of the rice cooker.
Yeah.
And you chuck it in the freezer, and you have single
Wait,
serving
but why
rice.
do you do the saran wrap? Because we've always part of your fridge fried rice recipe is leftover rice. But when
Yeah.
you take it, you just put it in a Tupperware container. You don't do the
Well,
saran
that's for
wrap.
a couple
so-
of days. How long is it good in the freezer? And
Oh,
then how do
freezer
you
is
bring
like,
it?
Oh,
can-
you're right,
yeah,
freezer. I
store it indefinitely.
But then
Yeah.
how do you bring it back to life?
You just microwave it in the saran wrap that you wrapped it in,
Wow.
and then
Wow,
it steams up in the saran wrap.
It does.
Okay,
And then
that's a
when you-
really cool like.
That's
trick.
a great
Nice.
tip, Lynn.
It's
Yeah,
a great
that's
trick,
a
yeah.
cool tip.
That's
That's
a very
like
cool
Never
tip.
thought
that's
of
like
frozen rice.
passed down from generations of Chinese families tip.
No, it's probably like 1 or 2 generations old,
Okay.
man.
Taiwanese
Well, obviously,
families.
yeah.
There's probably a superstition somewhere that saran wrap was bad for your chi or something like that.
Yeah. Mm.
Asians are paranoid.
Hey,
man.
who's ready for the election to be over?
Me.
Is it weird that we've gone 20 minutes without speaking a word of it, and it's tomorrow? Any other
No, I
program?
mean, this is not an election.
No, of course
this
not.
is not a news-based program.
Of
but,
course not. But
But I'm just ready for it to stop. I'm ready for
Tomorrow.
it to stop. Everybody is either the nicest guy in the world, and then the next commercial, the biggest piece of shit in the world. I mean, he kills cats in his spare time slowly,
and babies.
and he does amazing things, and the whole world loves him, and you should vote him for whatever. Congressman, mayor, senator, whatever, who knows? And how about this commercial that I saw for Brian Bilbray? What's he running for here?
He's an incumbent congressman.
Right. A young woman comes on. I think you see her and you hear her talking about how great Brian. It's a hard name for me to say.
Bill Bray. Yeah, I know.
Brian Bilbray.
I don't want to give this guy any more publicity, but there he is.
Right.
He
So
is- yeah.
I don't know. That's a
He
bad
actually used
picture,
to be
too.
my congressman, but I got redistricted out of his.
I got you. So the woman comes on. The young lady comes on and says how he's done great things in the world of cancer. Right. Cancer initiatives or whatever. And then she comes back and she goes, I'm Brian Bilbray's daughter, Susan, and I have terminal cancer. Maybe what he's been doing can't help me, but perhaps it will help some other people. That's too much. I think it's too much. I feel like putting your daughter that has terminal cancer, which, by the way, is terribly sad, on the commercial. I feel like that's a cheap shot.
So by too much, you mean it's too
It's a cheap shot.
It's too cynical to use your own family like that. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like it's a cheap shot.
Yeah.
And you usually, don't refer to your own thing as a cheap shot. But I don't know. I don't have a better word for that. But am I the only one that saw that and felt that way?
Maybe I'm just so desensitized to politics that I
Yeah.
don't see that as out of bounds. Maybe, but I mean, do you see parallels in that and John McCain drawing on his own experience as a POW in the past? Do you see those in similar lights?
because that's him.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
know?
using your family is different. Okay. How about Sarah
Right.
Palin? What if she was making commercials advocating, I don't know, some type of healthcare reform for mentally retarded people, and was holding her Down syndrome baby in her arms? Would that be kind of the same thing?
I think if the baby's in her arms, yeah, I feel like it would be the same thing.
She had that baby in her arms all throughout the campaign.
Yeah, but she wasn't talking about programs and stuff.
No, she
right?
oftentimes was, though. She would say things like Obama doesn't support programs for
I
Down
see.
syndrome babies, or he's not as good for Down syndrome as our campaign
Well,
is.
I don't know. That really just struck me as a thing that I wasn't comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure everybody went, "Oh my God, you should use your daughter."
I
And
think
maybe it's okay. I don't know. For me, I just felt like it was a little too much.
I think we can all agree that we're happy that it's about to be over.
I'm so happy it's going to be.
I don't think anybody
And I don't
more
want to
so
see
than them, though.
I don't want to see one fucking campaign election sign on a street corner Wednesday morning. I want them gone.
And you know what I don't
Get
want?
rid of every one of them.
Here's what I don't want.
And if they're not gone, that person should be booted out of office. They should have 2 days. They get 2 days to pick up
If
all
Sam
their
ran the country.
Collect their
signs.
crap.
And if they don't pick them up, then whatever election they just won, it gets taken back from.
Okay, here's what I want, though.
Yeah.
I don't want any political opinions in social media.
Oh.
Regardless of whether I support your opinions or not,
Really?
I just want all politics left out of social media.
Like that's ever.
I just don't like. Well, I
That's
don't.
That's
really not gonna-
Well,
everybody's
no, but the
personal
truth is,
platform.
most people don't. Most people don't put it up, and I see a minority of my friends doing it.
Yeah, and
Yes,
you
I
know
do.
what? I happened to come across Uncle Mark's, my brother's,
Oh, yeah?
Facebook the other day, and he was completely, he posted something, but then somebody replied, and then somebody replied to that
Yeah.
reply. And I'm not kidding. It was like 20 deep paragraphs.
It gets heated.
And they were being so inappropriate and rude to each other
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did something. I posted something. It wasn't a political thing. I don't know, a year ago that ended up with 500 posts back and forth on it. I can't remember what it was.
I think it was something like you
yeah.
didn't see it as political, but it was about don't ask, don't tell or something. So
Was it? I
It
don't
might
know
have been
what it
something
was.
like that.
Hey, so I don't know. I heard a name the other day. Finkelstein. Somebody used the name Finkelstein.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me of an ex-girlfriend, Francie Finkelstein, that I used to date.
we all know, Francie.
back in Vancouver at Osler. And for some reason, while I was thinking about Francie Finkelstein, the moment that I asked her to be my girlfriend popped into my mind. And the wording that I chose to use then, my question is, what wording do they use now? I said to Francie Finkelstein, do you want to go around with me? Because that many years ago, Kel, we used to say go around.
How old were you?
Absolutely.
This was in elementary school.
I was going to say 5th grade. Well, for me,
Yeah,
that
it was fifth or sixth
But I'm
grade.
so much younger than you, so I don't know when that was for you.
So how old are you in 5th grade?
11.
I think we'll make it.
10 or 11.
We'll make it. So let's say I was in 6th grade. That would be 12. If I do the math right, 53 minus 12 is what, 41 years ago?
Oh,
I was
my God.
41 years ago. I said to Francie Finkelstein, "Do you want to go around with me?" What do they say now?
I know what they said when
Do you want to hook
when
up?
I was that age. Do you want to go out with me?
Yeah, that's what we said too.
Yeah.
Do they
Lynn?
still say that now?
I
don't know.
was just gonna say like Stacy's probably gonna hate me, but my girlfriend Stacy is. I basically just said I was like nervous as heck, but
I can see that.
I basically like, hey, so we've been hanging out for a while now. Like, do you want to date? And that was what came out of my mouth, and it sounds incredibly
That's
dumb.
Cute.
It's cute, but she gives me a hard time about it because she's like, I didn't know whether like you wanted to be serious or like it was just like we are on a date, so you want to go on another
See?
date
Let's
or
go on
I
another.
think you need terminology that
Okay.
makes it.
Well, your terminology doesn't really specify anything. Do you want to go around with me? Like, do you want to go around the playground with me a couple times?
No, and you know what? It was right before she went to PE.
Uh-huh.
You know what she said? I said, "Do you want to go around with me?" And she said, "Yes, please."
yes.
Just like that.
Wait,
yes,
what about
please.
this? Didn't you guys used to say go steady?
Oh,
No,
I
no.
thought
Go
that
Steady was
was one.
before us.
That was like the 50s.
That was before our
okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah,
Hey, okay, before we hop in the kitchen,
Yeah.
because we're getting to that time, and wait, quickly tell everybody what we're making. All right, that's what we did.
Well, we're doing
Specify it.
Brussels sprouts. I'm doing shaved Brussels sprouts 2 ways. You're gonna like both, I hope. Kelly's gonna really like the salad one,
Oh yeah.
and then there's gonna be a warm one.
It's so funny.
What?
I don't know. Forget it.
A warm.
Look
Okay,
at the-
stop.
look
I had
at
a
the
question.
dogs.
I had a question.
Look
I've
at
been
the
thinking
dogs.
about this all day.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the radio shows that people know that I listen to is the Adam Carolla show.
Yeah.
And he has written a couple books in the last couple of years, and he just recently was talking about how he got his manuscript back from his editor,
Right.
which is kind of like the main. Explain what a manuscript is. Really
So
quick.
you write the book, and however you send
Uh-huh.
it, however you send it electronically to your publisher.
Yeah.
They send back it looking like all set up in the pages the way it's going to come out in the book. And you go through and you're checking for mistakes, and
Yeah.
it could have changed somehow. Somebody
put
could have
notes
dropped a
on it.
letter. It's for you to put notes and stuff like that on. Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, he was talking about how he had just gotten it back from his editor, and he was talking about how rather than put it away somewhere as a memento to give to his kids later in life or something like that,
Yeah.
he had actually just flipped it over and used the 300 blank pages on the back of the manuscript as printer paper. And you've been,
That's very
you've
funny.
written 3 books, and you've obviously, I'm sure, gotten 3 manuscripts back
Yeah.
from the editor. So I'm wondering what you did with your manuscripts.
You want to see what I did with my manuscripts?
Oh, you have them?
Hold on.
Yes.
Really?
Hell yes.
How nice. We have a new viewer tonight.
Oh, we do.
And a new Facebooker.
Can we say hello?
Franklin Brennis. I like that name.
Hey,
What's up, Franklin?
Thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. Oh, he's back here. I didn't even realize.
Right, so check this out, Shannon.
Oh,
you might want to
yeah.
go.
Cool. Okay.
That's really cool, actually.
So
I'm
this-
actually really happy that you
We're about to
have this.
see.
I thought you were just gonna
The
say
bare
it was
bones.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Those are the bare bones.
So check this out.
Oh,
Here
you,
it is.
you typed this out?
No, so here's my book. Hold on, let me get this book. And then you can see how this looks. So here's the book, right? Just a bunch of recipes. Mm-hmm. Here's this first page, right? The facing page, or what do they call that? Mm-hmm. Here's the same thing. So they print it 2 up, right? If I go to page 98, that's what you're going to see. You're
Oh,
going to see.
cool.
You're going to see this just like this. 98. There's white spinach pizza, right? And look at it changed because here's the white pizza on this page, and this became the hot pastrami wrap for some reason
I love that.
in the
pizza.
beginning. But what this is for so I can do this. Sorry, Justin. I don't know. I had to make notes on this,
Yeah.
right?
you
Replace
didn't
photo
use a
with
red
page
pen?
35 pick. So whatever is on the other page 35 thing, I wanted the picture changed. I went through the very first time. This is the first, it's called the first pass. I had green onions, and my editor went and changed everywhere it said green onions to scallions,
What?
right? Scallions in the ingredients and scallions down here in the directions.
Because it's an East Coast thing, right?
Because it's an East Coast thing.
Yeah.
And I scratched it
Oh.
out, and I made it green onions. And he calls me up and he goes, here's the thing, the people on the East Coast don't know what the green onions are. We call them scallions.
They're green.
And I go, so I'll tell you what, when you write a book, you can call them anything you want. This is my book, and I want to call them green fucking onions.
That is so good.
And he goes, well, people aren't going to know. So what we settled at was,
Parentheses.
parentheses, wait, let me see if this is on this page, page 43.
Interesting. I mean, no. East
Salt and
Coast-
pepper shrimp. Look at, here's how it came out, right? In the book, it's now this. One bunch of green onions, scallions,
Wow.
and then in the directions down here, it became green onions. We never said scallions again. So we compromised. But that's what this is. This is just all my writing here, what's right, what's wrong, making the changes, that kind of thing. And I have this for each one of my books.
Wow. So
And I
you
don't
held
know what
on
to do
them.
with it.
That's so cool.
And every so often I clean in that cupboard and I say I should do something with this. Maybe I should throw it out.
I would keep it.
Don't
Yeah,
throw it
no,
out.
don't throw it out,
Keep
dude.
And then-
at
and
least
then, yeah.
keep it.
All right. Well,
Hey, Sam.
One day.
You're gonna
somebody
want
will
that
get
later
this.
in life.
Sam.
Yes.
On Facebook.
Yes.
Or no, I'm sorry, not Facebook. The chat, the Ustream chat.
Yes.
We have a Finn's fan. He says, we know what green onions are on the East Coast. So I think green onions was a...
Justin is just a very anal
Yeah.
guy. But he's an editor, and I think that's what those guys have to be. I mean, I don't think you have to be anal about
Like, that's they think about that.
scallions and stuff like that.
No,
but,
definitely not. No.
but look, he's written a lot more. He's edited a lot more cookbooks than I've ever even looked at. So I guess he knows what he's talking about. right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn the bacon on, get the bacon going.
Okay.
I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk about 2 things, and then we can start cooking.
Okay.
So I don't have to get up yet.
Okay.
Nobody has
Cool.
to go anywhere yet.
But you are getting up.
Well, I'm just doing this.
Well, Shannon's already up, so
I just gotta
it
get
works
this, I
out.
just got to get this going.
I know. You were just gonna tell her not to get up, but if she
I know, I was
wasn't
going to
already.
tell her not to get up. No, when she heard you say,
Yeah.
before we cook, I want to talk about something. This is
Yeah.
fun looking at this, actually.
I know. I'm glad you.
I didn't even know that existed, man. That was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that's how that went down.
That's how it went down. That's cool. I like it. And here it is. Wow, look at this.
Oh wait.
Remember when we got it? Wait, remember actually when you were doing it?
I do remember.
Sam
doing
was
it.
one of those kids that, for sure,
Oh.
back in school, left everything to the last minute.
Yes.
So he had deadlines for this thing, and you have no idea.
Oh,
Oh my God, who did you compare yourself to, actually? And I'm not saying it in a derogatory way, to an author that used to have to like take himself to the middle of the forest.
Oh,
with
you know
nobody,
what?
No phone, no television.
it really is. I of course, I put it off as long
been
as
on
you put it off
lockdown.
as long as you can. I mean, I did. That's just how I work. And then finally, I just had to train myself to actually go every morning, sit down at the computer, and I would learn to wait.
You're good.
Put it this way. They gave him like, I don't know, a year to do the book, and he ended up doing it in about 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
20 hours a day.
And it's a
That's
good book.
great.
It's a good book.
It is a great book.
Hey, can I ask you how you felt when you got the copy in your hands? Like, did you
Oh
feel
my
the
God.
sense of like,
The actual book?
yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
was it like just surreal?
It was a happy dance.
It was a very happy dance moment. Yeah. I don't do the happy dance, but if I was going to, that would have been a moment I would have done it.
Definitely did a happy
I was
dance.
so proud. I was so proud that I had written a book, and even prouder that every word in this dumb thing is mine, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Even though he told me at one point, it's clear you need help writing a proposal, you might even need help writing the book. And I heard that and I got upset, and I said, if I get a chance to write this book, every word is going to be mine, because I think I write like I talk.
Yeah, no. Remember when we first
Absolutely.
met? I told you that. I said I like your book because
Yep. Thank
it's
you,
exactly how you speak in public and how you speak to people, and it's
Right.
just nice. And you know what? What's funny is if you watch this show from like episode 1 through 20, we pimp your book pretty much every episode, and we don't anymore.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Really? We haven't.
We
put my
stopped
book?
pimping. It's a good book. I mean,
Thank you, Lynn.
it's so good that our house of 4 people has like 5 copies.
Oh wow.
I don't know how
Hey,
that works.
Go to Amazon.com and just type in Sam the Cooking Guy and they'll all come up. I think
Yeah,
the first
and
one's called
honestly-
A Bunch of Recipes. Second one is called Awesome Shortcuts in Kitchen Recipes.
No, awesome recipes and kitchen shortcuts, and then just grill this. You can buy the book on Amazon for, basically $2 more than I can buy it,
Wow.
which is unbelievable to me. Why I can't buy my own book cheaper than
That's
that.
why Amazon's
It is what it is. All right, come take a look at what
here
this
they
is.
all are.
Okay, we have to cook. Wait, we have an official opening for the cooking segment that
Wow.
the boys like to use.
You remembered.
Maybe I should just, boys.
Yes.
You ready to roll it?
Let's do it.
Go ahead. All right, and we're back, and you're looking at bacon cooking in the pan.
And does it ever look good?
Bacon always looks
Smells
delicious,
even better.
doesn't it? Okay, so it's pretty close to where I want. I wanted it crispy. So here's what I'm going to do. I have to take it out. Slotted spoon, slotted spoon, slotted spoon.
Just to really quickly finish the story I was telling,
Yeah.
the end of that story is that he was printing out his kids' homework on the back of his manuscript.
For them
and
to
his
take to
book is
school?
and his book is extremely raunchy and has a lot of gross stories from his childhood. So they promptly got a call from the children's teacher.
Oh, come on.
saying, yeah, something about terrible stories on the back of the homework.
Dear Mr. Corolla,
Yeah.
please stop sending your dirty book nonsense with Susan's homework.
Yes.
Nanette has noticed on Facebook that you are red again.
Oh.
I'm red?
Yeah, you're definitely just your side of your neck right there.
Is my face red too?
Not from the front. Maybe just the neck.
Did you drink before this?
I had one shot of tequila.
Maybe it's the shots.
One shot.
There's always one viewer in the crowd. Some crazy guy on here is asking if that bacon is kosher.
Oh. Kosher bacon?
Some guy
it's
named
not,
Matt
right?
Gordon. I'm
Right.
not. Yeah.
Oh.
Some crazy fella.
What a weirdo. Get out of here, weirdo.
Shouldn't you be
Gordon.
cooking something right about now?
Okay, I'm going to take out some of this grease, but I'm going to leave a little bit in because I'm going to want it for flavoring this little salad thing, right? So here's what we've got. Check this out. This would have taken me, 10 minutes to do live, so I'm not going to. This is what shaved Brussels sprouts looks like. And here's how you do
Damn,
this.
whoever did that is obviously really,
Max
really good at
helped me with
shaving
this.
Brussels sprouts.
You did a really nice job. So here's what you do. You take your Brussels sprout, basically your basic little cabbage, right? You get rid of any of the icky outside leaves, any of the messy ones. So you're just going to get straight down to here. Okay? You could do this if you had a knife and great skills and could cut really sharp. It's a lot easier with a little mandolin. And this is just not an expensive one, but that's a little ceramic blade in there. And if you want to make sure that you're not going to chop your fingers off, because this thing gets super sharp,
Not to make us self-conscious or anything.
right.
But everybody is commenting about how red your neck
Oh
is.
man.
My whole face.
Oh wow.
Oh my God! It's like I'm on.
Yeah, you're on
fire.
fire.
You are.
Once we bring it up, it gets
It's going to be a
worse.
spontaneous combust.
Can we stay off my neck, please?
And by
So-
the way, I'm sorry, one last thing. Matt says he was trying to pick up some tips for his staff tonight.
Matt. You know, so if you don't know, Matt Gordon is the chef of Urban Solace in North Park, downtown-ish area, part of San Diego.
And Encinitas.
And Solace in the Moonlight Lounge, which is up in Encinitas. Both about 20 minutes from where we live. A very good friend. He's a great chef. And a pain in the ass sometimes. So that's all there is. Don't ever go to his restaurants. You'll be really sorry. All right, so now all we're going to do is this. And you see what happens? It just shaves it down nicely.
Easy.
You want to stop before the fork goes into the ceramic blade, right, Max?
Yes, sir.
Because what you don't want to do is ruin your ceramic blade.
You do not want to do that. That's a big
Okay,
no-no.
So it's just this.
Jason writes, Sam the cooked guy.
Oh my God. Great. I'm so happy about this.
We didn't even think about that
I'm
all
so
these
happy
years.
about this. Oh, great. I love it when everybody's funny.
You know what? I can make you even a little more red right now.
Don't make me any redder.
Okay, well, we got this amazing review on iTunes.
unbelievable.
We got this unbelievable review on iTunes, and I wanted to read aloud.
Yeah.
A vapid and worthless show.
Oh.
The arrogance of the host is matched by his stupidity and commonness. I'd rather watch my fingernails grow.
Wow.
1 star.
That was in September. Look at him.
That was.
You love
You've
that.
kept this from me all this
I
time.
thought you'd like that one.
I love
I
this.
knew you'd like that.
I guess that
Common.
makes anybody that likes this show equally as vapid and stupid. right?
Vapid and worthless.
So
wow.
so look, see how nice this is now? It's like a Brussels sprout slaw basically.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do two things with this. One, I'm gonna go in this. This is not the very pretty bowl, but I'm going to make a nice little salad here. And this salad is going to consist of the following things. What does it consist of?
I'm good
Why
right
can't
there. I love
remember?
that.
No. You're going to like this. I got to remember. Hold on.
I've got actually, while you're looking, a funny story.
I got it.
Where Lynn works in the daytime, they had a potluck.
Yeah.
And some certain person brought a salad one day to the potluck, which was the kale salad. He went, "Oh, that's Sam's salad." And that certain person went, "That's my salad," which is so true. That's where that salad recipe came from.
Oh, that's funny.
She told me that at lunch today. It was quite funny.
Okay, so olive oil. And I'm using wee olive oil.
Hell yeah.
Because I want this to be good. This is not the time for you to use just a shitty olive oil. This is time for you to use a good olive oil. We adore them. Get it? We adore them. We Olive. You go We Olive online, weolive.com. Hit shop now. Put my name in the little box. Get 10% off anything you order. I talk about olive oils and when. Where's my. Damn it. Where's my fucking thing?
Now what?
Weolive.com, promo code Sam.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
My
okay, dude.
Thing. I can't find my thing. And now I don't want the seeds to come out. So now I got to do this Rachel Ray thing and squeeze through my hands or something.
Oh,
dumb
it's okay. Hey,
thing.
look
So-
at our book advocacy just got you a purchase from
Right.
Ariane. Bought it off Amazon used. Nice.
Nice, thank you. Book advocacy.
Yeah.
Vapid?
And worthless. But he didn't feel he was gracious enough to give us 1 star, not 0, 1.
No, because that's like they say when you go to a restaurant and the service is terrible, you want to leave nothing. Somebody said once you leave 2 pennies. One to show that's how bad the service was, and the second penny to show that the first one wasn't a mistake.
Oh my god.
Just leftover money
That's
on the
hilarious.
table. Right. So what have we got? We've got olive oil. We've got lemon juice. So far, that's all we've got. This is really simple. Kosher salt. If I had some of that flaky sea salt from New Zealand, I would use that. Fresh ground pepper. Don't be shy on this part either. Really important. And last but not least, I forgot what I came in here for. Oh, Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese. And a bunch of Parmesan cheese in here.
I love the way you're honest with us.
Thank you. Well, it's my own special vapid way, Max. Okay, so then this is this. I can get a big spoon, and I can do this. Okay, it's very simple, obviously. I might want to address this a little bit more. Very, very simple, very good. I think Erin loved this today, Kel. Loved it.
Did she? I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Who's Aaron?
Erin is lead culinary.
My food assistant.
Lead culinary assistant. Very fine. Very valuable.
Wow. That's good. Here's what we're going to do.
Ginger.
Ginger. She's a ginger.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, look how pretty. This could go. Here, Kelly, you can come have this. I made this for you right now.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Right.
God.
How lucky
So
is
now
she?
check
Muscular
this. So
legs
now
are
we
gonna
go
get-
back over here. Let me go back over here.
Oh, just having a bite first.
Oh my God. That's the most vapid salad I've ever had.
That's the word of the night, vapid.
What does vapid even mean? I feel like it means like empty.
Yeah.
Does it
Oh,
mean
here, I'll
empty?
pull up an exact definition.
Am I empty? Is that what they're saying? How's the salad?
It's going to be delicious when I get it.
What are you eating? What are you eating now? You got food in your mouth.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon.
Vapid, offering nothing that is stimulating or challenging.
Challenging. Well, it is what it is. I can't help it. I am who I am.
Hey, you challenge me all the time.
Hey, this is a comfortable, easy little food show. What's the guy's,
I know.
What's the guy's problem? Okay, so here's what's going on here. I've got the bacon done. I got a little bit of bacon grease in here. I'm going to put some of this in now. Wow, super hot and fast.
Yeah.
Maybe didn't need it quite that hot. Let me get this thing going.
Oh, that is so yummy.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Really nice, right? Okay, so this, and we're not trying to do too much to this other than sort of, warm it up nicely. So I've got two things that are going to go in. One is a handful of sliced almonds, or as my grandmother,
No way.
my grandma Ruth used to say, almonds. She called them almonds. I don't know why. And now the bacon, right? Throw another little handful of this in here. How good does this look?
Oh, it looks amazing. And something that I love about these warm salads is just the sheer aspect of switching it up.
Right.
How often do you just have a normal salad? I mean, people, this is a way to spice up your Sunday football game, watching with your friends. Bring something different to the table.
Right.
And it's
How
so
simple.
easy to just go to thesamelivecast.com and watch us make over 200 recipes.
Right. Thank you, Max. And this is a little Dijon vinaigrette. It's just a little bottled one.
Did you just make that?
Oh,
Or
I had it. I
Oh.
just like those bottles.
I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult to make a Dijon vinaigrette.
No, Matt Gordon could probably tell us all how to make it right now. That's a pretty salad. Right? Shannon's already going, hold on. So I need a little salt, of course, because I haven't salted it yet. And some pepper.
Oh,
Nice catch.
snap.
Nice catch, thank you. How nice is that? That's a beautiful freaking salad.
It is.
Where'd my fork go? It's right here. Bacon, the almonds. Oh my. Oh my.
Hey, listen to this question real quick
Well-
from Franklin Breens. When are the old TV episodes going to be available online? Franklin, I'm working on it. That is a project that I'm avidly pursuing, and we're going to get it on there because 150 Sam the Cooking Guy episodes, 30 minutes. Why wouldn't they be online?
I don't
So,
know why they went.
Keep your eyes out, everybody.
Look at how gorgeous the color gets when it gets heated up a little bit. That's as green as my neck is red. Kelly's loving that salad over there. All right, shaved Brussels sprouts 2 ways. And why do we do this for you? How can we do this for you? Fixtures Living is an amazing place. Online, fixturesliving.com, in San Diego, in Costa Mesa, in Rancho Mirage. Real stores, real people you can go into if you're looking for anything kitchen, bath, or outdoor.
And
They've supported us for a long time, and we adore them for it. And we love the people in the stores, and we love the products that they sell, and they know their stuff.
yep,
If you're even getting close to thinking about doing anything kitchen, bath, or outdoor, make that a stop. Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
If you can't go to them online, fixturesliving.com,
thank you. There
and
you
go to visit them on the Facebook. They post all kinds of cool shit all the time.
Give them your like. That's how you can support the show and support us. Keep the pirate ship going.
And the pirate ship. And they are one of the most benevolent companies I've ever known. They are always doing nice stuff.
100% true.
100% true. All right. That's the bomb. That salad's fantastic. 2 different ways. And it's not like you're eating Brussels sprouts. I mean, you are, but it's not like you're eating like the little stinky things that somebody's boiled in a pot and it smells like a room full of gas.
Yep.
Gross.
You know why I said gas? I don't like saying the F word. Not fuck, the other one.
What? Oh.
F-A-R-T. I don't like saying it. I don't know why.
Dork.
I really don't. I know it's stupid. It's stupid and it's vapid of me, but that's all I got. All right, thanks for being here. We're getting close to Thanksgiving. You got to figure out what you're going to do. I would put this on the menu for sure. I'd put both of them on, but if you have to choose one, go with the one with bacon. It's really good. All right, thanks for being here. See you guys.